What's up, overseers? Welcome back to So Special once again for another report. This is your M&M or mid-month report along with the fall or autumn report. Okay, so I meshed the two together. And what we're going to do, we're going to start with a mid-month message. And then we're going to get into your fall report. So you can refer to this throughout the fall anytime you get your monthly report posted. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started because my last reading was deep. I mean, it almost gave me a headache. It was beautiful, but it was deep, you know. Hey Soma Seeds, it's Spirit Vibes 8-year anniversary, and to honor the occasion, So Special will be offering $8 21+ minute readings on any one topic of concern. Simply cash app GeraGotGoods along with your email in the note field. Apply a hashtag topic. Once received, I will contact you via email with the scheduled time of your reading. Then your payment will be remitted. Afterwards, you will be contacted again to access a private link to your reading. Take advantage. This offer will only last till next year. Thank you for your support and happy anniversary, Spirit Vibes. Some of you on the cusp of Leo, you may need to watch it. It may have something to do with you. It may be connected to you. That's why I do sun, moon, rising, and on the cusp, and I stress cusp signs. That's important. So for mid-month, you have the periodic table, okay? So that lets me know that you're already being a bit of an alchemist, mixing things together, doing things, working things. Maybe this is where you work. You sit at a table periodically. Maybe you have to do, I see somebody doing paperwork at the table. Maybe it's a place that you dine every now and again, and maybe it's your favorite spot. You maybe pick the same table all the time. And I just keep getting salt for some reason. S-A-L-T, salt, salt, something about salt. And I had some reading about a year or so ago about salt. It came out. I wish YouTube could fix it where we could access videos more easily so I could give y'all those cross references, but you got to go through that thing. It's a lot of work, and I already work hard for this. And speaking of that, So Special is changing, and this may not be the platform for you, so I'm letting everybody know if you're not about the bag, I'm for real, because I've shown a lot of love, and all I've gotten from a lot of people is robbed. No more. I'm about to grown and sexy. Those who want the bag, if you've been about your growth, this is the place for you. If not, get the fuck out. I don't need you here. I would love for you to have a place in my home, but I don't need you here if you don't want to grow up. For real. This periodic table is clarified by the 9 of Cups. So it's some place where you sit or go, like I said, dinner, a special place, dine, and usually the 9 of Cups, you're dining with other people. This is groups. So you're dealing with groups mid-month. And I love the 9 of Cups because it's, I don't know why I'm getting the word gullible. So I don't know if it's you or someone that you dining with that's gullible. But that's what I'm getting. But this month, I see you, I'm getting entertaining. And this could also be the spot. Like your favorite spot or a lovely spot for your entertainment and news and, you know, things that give you ideas. So it's just something about that special spot. Mid-month. Now, I'm sure it's going to roll over into your fall report, which we're getting ready to do now. So we're going to get a picture of that. Maybe this is it. Oh, you got the crayon. Oh, I love the crayon. This is about primary learning, okay? The beginnings, okay? When you in a field or industry and you're learning the craft. That's how I see the crayon, okay? This could also represent painting the picture or, you know, coloring coloring the picture or staying within the lines. You know, you may have to learn how to stay within the lines, the boundaries. Something that you're going to be watching mid-month, or that you do that's reflected by this mid-month message, is about learning. And I can see it in this Nine of Cups, like a new interest. Okay, this is also my arts and business card. So some of you may be going to an arts and business council meeting. And I love them. I love them. They give you vital information, good information, things that you can go on, you know, and people that you can connect with. You know what I'm saying? I just haven't found the people that understood my vision, because sometimes your vision is too early. Like I tell y'all about the King of Wands, he can foresee it before it happens. He's my Mr. Telsa. Now that's all they talk about is Telsa. Now everything he talked about is on the streets. Hell, I want one. Want me a Telsa there. I see one get charged up. I was like, damn, my boys is nice. I might think about getting one of them. You know, the world is changing. It's reverting back. Okay, we're going to find out that life is better, more simpler than all this big stuff, all these mansions and all. You're going to find out you don't need all that shit unless you got the whole family in it. Excess. Excess. I'm telling you. Listen to me. I'm telling you. The universe tells me things that I don't even share with y'all. But when COVID set in, it was a reason. It was a reason. And we all were affected by it. That's what I loved about it. There was no discrimination that day. But it's putting us in our places. It has us thinking about what was important, what is value. Do you really need all that shit? People start realizing how much they miss their children. Because, you know, they had to work all the time. Now, the universe gave us time with our family. Some of us. Don't take that shit for granted. Those of us who've been grinding for years, some of us had the opportunity to get in places where we can grind our mission. Because not everybody is meant for a 9 to 5. Everybody ain't meant for a 9 to 5. Telsa wasn't meant for a 9 to 5. He was an inventor. It's hard for real artists and inventors and innovators to work 9 to 5s. That's part of my program here for people that want to progress. For the person who doesn't want to be an employee all their life. You know what I'm saying? Just like I had to tell my renter, I'm going through some hard times. I'm appreciative of what I have, but this ain't my dream. I don't want to be here all my life. I'm talking to somebody. And I know you don't want to be here all your life. When I'm looking at the periodic table with the 9 of Cups and this crayon, I know you overseers. Y'all are straight work hustlers. You will find a side gig. You will get a hustle and put some money in your pocket. I know you. 10 of Cups in reverse. You want stronger, happier, a more close-knit family, community. It doesn't matter. It could be a work family. Whatever it is that you have in your mind, this idea, you want it to be close community, close connections, close family. You want it to be all love. All love. Complete love. Because 10 is about being complete. And it's also telling me either you in or you out. Either you in the family or you out of the family. Either you're a part of the community or you're not going to be part of it. Kind of like what I'm telling people now. If you're going to be a Soma seed and you're going to support So Special and grow up or get the fuck out. And I mean that. And I'm not biting my tongue. It's get out your feelings. Because the real ones know what I'm saying. They're going to stick around. The babies are going to leave. 7 of Diamonds. You got a lot of resources. stashed. It's like you can afford this fall. And this resource can be people. It can be a mixture of things, anything material, but you got it. Now, how you going to go about accessing it? Because sometimes we have resources we have to ask for, which is why I'm changing my mind about a lot of this healthcare shit. Because for me to have to pay you 60% off of my money and my bills are due, I won't be doing that no more. Okay? See, this is like a type. See, you got something in mind. See, we need to put our resources. See, this is how people be rich. See, this is how people be rich. They understand it. They have families. They pull their resources together. Now, this could be in business. This can be with family. This could be in community. But we're going to pull our resources together. Okay? Come together, pull our resources together. And you look rich. It's like you don't have to go outside of this network to get what you need. And this could be at the job too. Because I'm down for the employee. If the employee is doing a job. If you about service and you doing your job, I'm down for you. But if you half-ass it, I don't care how you feel. You giving people poor service. And I done been in schools and institutes. I'm telling y'all, I got some stories I could tell you. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing for me to go to that job and see how they were treating the work. It hurt my feelings. Six of Swords reverse, okay? Now, whatever you're doing, you still have to go back to the place or the places you don't want to go to. And these are the places that cause stress, you know, mental stress. Sometimes it causes you physical anguish. You know what I'm saying? And it could be because you're in this place and you want to get to a community that is proper, you know, that's respectful. You know, they mind their business, but they good people. If you need help, they're there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I'm getting space to grow. These connections can help you grow, but see, you have to come up with the resources to get to this type of community, this type of living, this 10 of Cups living. It's supposed to be wholesome. That doesn't mean there's not problems. It doesn't mean that there are not secrets in those families, but you get my drift. I'm not trying to paint this perfect picture for life because I've learned the hard way lately. It ain't like that. But this is your vision. You ready to go. But for some of you, you have to go to these troublesome. They tax your mental, you know, your emotions, your spiritual. It's taxing. And you know, wherever it is, it's like you have to make a lot of split decisions that may not be easy, split decisions. And that split decision could be something on top of another. Or you got to make them in seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to do this now. So. WORVIA. You got WORVIA. So, it's slang for hour. And the acronym is water and ore ratio, or work over rig. Work over rig. See, okay. Now, rig could be a lot of things, right? Like the type of, like, I think people work on rigs like with oil and different things like that. But then we also dealing with a mix because we're dealing with water and oil and how much we mix. Remember talking about this community or this loving, close-knit group? Because for some of you, this may be about, again, having to search for resources. But you have some, but you got to go get some others, right? You got to withdraw from other places. And this just means by way of, okay? So trying to mix, you know, they say water and oil don't mix, but you know what? They do great. Water and oil make things taste good when they mix together. So they do some beautiful things together, whether they mix or not. Yes, they separate, but when they come together and it's mixed all up, it does beautiful things. Just think about when you cook and you put that oil in that water. It's that oil that give it the flavor. Okay. WORVIA. Just remember, it sound like a name, right? Just say this month, my foundations is called WORVIA. That's her name, WORVIA. The mix of the road, okay? The mix of the road in which you're going to take. How you going to take this, okay? But it's a little trouble here, a little mental trouble here. I shouldn't say little. This is a lot of mental stress here in this Six of Swords for fall. And if you don't get these resources or getting these resources, it's going to be a lot of mental stress. Trying to sort one thing from the other. Yeah, you ready to leave. You want to go somewhere where it's close because you have to, you know, keep going back to this area you don't like. This could be your work area too. It could be wherever you're working. The area could be not, you know, it's stressful. And it could be beautiful like the Ten of Cups. But it's bringing stress. Yeah, you got a decision to make this month, okay? Probably about what community you want to be in, you know, where you want to start, because this is also a start. Before you can write, you draw. So this could be about drawing out your plans as well at the table about the things that you like. For somebody, this is the submission to the Most High, God. Submit your plans unto the Lord, and He will direct our path. I'm getting that from this. I don't know why I'm getting a scoreboard. I don't know why I'm getting that from you, but it's scoreboard as well. It's coming out as Two of Pentacles. That's what she's pointing out. I don't know where that's coming from because I don't see anything here about sports or anything. But let's see what's going to be your help, refuge, or rescue for fall. For overseers. I know you liking what you see, though. I don't know if it's on TV or in this community, you know. But you got to get them resources because you need a peace of mind. But it's going to be a matter of just putting two things together or deciding which way you want to go. Some of y'all, it's a matter of the math. It's a matter of the math. It's just a matter of you doing your numbers. What can you do without? What you have to have? The sacrifice. What's going to help you is the lowercase alphabet. Okay? From A to Z, the lower cases. Now, this could be in reference to finances. You know, those accounts can become cases, right? But maybe you need to start with the lesser debt and then tackle the major debts. You know, start with the little things. Then you can master that and become ruler of the bigger things. You may be needing to know how to use, you may need to think to use small caps. Now I'm thinking about a text message, because you know when you use all caps, it makes people think you yelling at them. why I'm getting a 4. You know, like, you know how we write 4 and then put the colons right there, like a GIF? I don't know what is something, but that's, whatever it is, it's gonna, remember, beginning, small, learning, you got to draw before you write. See, these are the elementary skills to what it is you're trying to do, or go, or be. Or the small caps may be a description. Somebody, like, you need to use small caps, like when you are, it may have something to do with, I keep seeing digital, something digital. It may have something to do with, like, your password or something. I don't know. Small caps. Let's get a picture of your fall. Your mid-month fall report. What is it looking like for overseers during this time for the fall source? For our overseers. Because they learn, they're definitely doing something that they love, which is learning. I know that's one thing. Virgos like information. They are very informative and I know y'all to be informative and resourceful. They know stuff. If you need to know stuff, find a Virgo. They are resourceful. They know stuff. See, they do stuff. They do stuff with no money. It's a miracle to be the shit that Virgo women can do. I saw Virgo women have no money and get homes and how they do that shit, I do. Y'all got some badass in you too now, but don't let that go to your ego. You got number 5, so we have the 7 of Cups here. It's represented by the Tree of Life. Okay, this can also be dealing with chakras. This can also represent the Kabbalah. Okay. This is about coming up, you know, from the root up. And I also see trees as learning, as wisdom, as old age wisdom. Remember I said you all love information, going back to the beginning, to the root of something. Learning something from the root. So you don't know it until you can get to the root of it. Right? And it's all about opportunity, all about options. It's all about this 2 of Pentacles right here. Okay? Your 7th, it's just a matter of making up your mind about what you want. It's a choice. But let's see what the author has to say. The creator, whom I'm sure was not able to work a 9 to 5 the whole time because the work calls. It's called the tree. I am here. Let me see if y'all can see that. This is your fall. I am here to stay and grow. I am the health of your body, mind, and soul. Look for the cards next to me to find out more about me. When negative cards are closed, pack some tissues for your nose. Well, we don't know. So I'm just thinking more positive. Okay? WORVIA. It's gonna be y'all nickname. WORVIA. That's gonna be y'all name right there. WORVIA. A sign of health and longevity and the imperative to put down one's roots to ensure a secure future. The card's presence could indicate a health condition that is inherited. Combine this card with the previous card of the house in number 4, and we have a tree house that speaks of security, but great family responsibility and possible ill health through stress. Now, I don't know if any of you all have Cancer strongly aspected. I don't know if it's your rising, but that's in their house. You may want to check that out. So it looks like you got a couple of houses you may need to check. The tree here also depicts the tree of life, a spiritual symbol that has its roots in the most ancient civilizations, whether it be Babylonian, Egyptian, or Jewish images of the tree. It speaks here of antiquity and ancient roots. also dealing with your health, okay? Sometimes I see this as vision, you know, and you do have vision here in this Nine of Cups, your vision at the periodic table, what you're trying to do for this community, for this group, for this family. It's a lot of scenarios, something different for everybody, but it's all part of this tree. And you know, it's represented by number 5, which deals with devotion. Something that you're married to. It's hard to get out of once you're in it, you know. Dealing with your roots. And I'm going to leave it here, overseers. Thank you so much for tuning in once again for another one. And heaven's will, I will see you at the beginning of the month. And just take it easy, okay? Make sure you drink good fluids.